Yes. Om Vakratunga Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Yenakshara Samavnayam Adhigamya Maheshwarat Kritsnam Vyakaranam Prokam Tasmai Paninaye Namaha Vakyakaram Vararuchim Bhashyakaram Patanjalim Paninim Sutrakaram Cha Pranatosmi Munitrayam Vagarthaviva Samkrittau Vagartha Pratipatraye Jagatah Pitarau Vande Parvati Parameshwarau. So what are the types of samasa? Anybody can raise the hand. What are the types of samasa?
Abhayabhava samasa, tatpurusha samasa, bahuvrihi,
Abhayabhava and tatpurusha.
tatpurusha samasa, bahuvrihi samasa, dvandva samasa, kevala samasa.
Kevala. Does anybody know English names? Just by them, not so important. All of you know Sanskrit only. Wow, that's very great. Yes. Bhavantaha Sanskrit Vidvamsaha. Okay, I will tell that. Abhyayabhava is called adverbial compound. Tatpurusha is called determinative. Bahuvrihi is called attributive. Dvandva is called copulative. Or some people say copulative or copulative. And Kevala Samasa is miscellaneous compound or simple compound. Now we are studying Tatpurusha, which is called determinative. Why is it called determinative? Can anybody give the example of Tatpurusha Samasa? Huh?
Vedanta.
Vedanta. Okay, Vedanta. In Vedanta, this is Tatpurusha Samasa. In Tatpurusha Samasa, which Padartha will be Pradhan? What is Uttara here?
Anta.
So Anta is Pradhan. And Anta, which is Pradhanam, is specified by the first Pada. Since the first Pada is specified determining the second Pada, this Tatpurusha Samasa in English it is called determinative, where the first word determines the second. Please specifies. Antaha, and. Whose end? Vedasya antaha. So the end, which is the meaning of the second pada, is specified by the meaning of the first pada. So the first pada or padartha is determining, specifying the second padartha. Therefore, this samasa is called determinative. Determinative compound, Tatpurusha Samasa. And in Tatpurusha Samasa there are varieties. Mainly there are two varieties. One is called Samanadikaranya Tatpurusha or Samanadikarana Tatpurusha. Samanadikaran Tatpurusha is called which samasa? Karmadharaya. What is the example for Karmadharaya samasa? Huh? Nilotpalam. Nilotpalam or Shvetavastram, etc. Samana Adhikaran. The Nila and Utpala, both the words are in Samanadhikaranyam. What is the idea conveyed by the word Samanadhikaranyam? Both are in Samanadhikaranam means what?
Same vibhakti. Words are having the same vibhakti and have different usage, different bases for usage. Conveying different ideas.
That's it.
Staying with the same object.
Revealing the same one object. Ekasmid arthe tatparyam. So Samanadhikaranyam or the words being in the words are Samanadhikarana means the same vibhakti will be there, different meanings will be there, at the same time committed to reveal one entity. That these are the three conditions for the two words to be Samanadhikarana. Now, Karmadharaya samasa is a Tatpurusha or not? And this Karmadharaya, which is a subtype, which is a type of Tatpurusha, itself has got so many sub-varieties. So we will study today. What is our subject? Our today's topic is sub-varieties of this Tatpurusha or sub-varieties of Tatpurusha. Yes, means the varieties of Karmadharaya which will be the sub-varieties of Tatpurusha. I hope what I am saying is clear. Karmadharaya is a variety of Tatpurusha samasa. Because there are other types of Tatpurusha. Vyadhikarana Tatpurusha. Okay, I forgot to tell. Two types of Tatpurusha. One is called Samanadhikarana Tatpurusha. Other is called Vyadhikarana Tatpurusha. Vyadhikarana means both the words will be in different adhikarana. They will be conveying different entities. Like what? Vedanta. Veda and Anta, are they in Samanadhikaranyam or not?
No.
Huh?
No.
Veda is different. Veda refers to a particular book, particular text. Anta is the end, is only one portion. Therefore, Veda and Anta, they are not having the Samanadhikarana. And therefore, these two words will be called Vyadhikarana. Vyadhikarana means different locus. When the components of Tatpurusha samasa are having different loci, then that samasa will be called Vyadhikarana Tatpurusha. Like Vedanta. Vedasya Antaha. So Vedasya is Shashti Vibhakti. Antaha is Prathama Vibhakti. Not in Samanadhikaranyam. So not having Samanadhikaranyam, such words will be called Vyadhikarana. And the samasa which are having its components having different locus, they are called that samasa is called Vyadhikarana Tatpurusha. So when the components of the samasa, like Vedasya Antaha, they are the components of samasa Vedanta. when these components are not having the same locus, unlike Tilotpalam, then samasa formed Vedanta will be called Vyadhikarana Tatpurusha. And Vyadhikarana Tatpurusha doesn't have separate name. Vyadhikarana Tatpurusha. Samanadhikarana Tatpurusha has a special name, Karma Dharaya. Vyadhikarana Tatpurusha is called Vyadhikarana Tatpurusha. Vyadhikarana means having different locus. Tatpurusha having different locus. Now, this much was enough. Vyadhikarana will come back later on. Now, let us complete our understanding of Samanadhikarana Tatpurusha, Karmadharaya. Just to complete the topic, I mentioned about Vyadhikarana. Now, this has got so many sub-varieties. One is Visheshana Purva Padam. Visheshana Purva Padaha Karmadharaya. This is the sub-variety of Karmadharaya. And this is very popular one. The popular example we saw, Nilotpalam. Nilotpalam is what? Visheshana Purva Padaha Karmadharaya. Visheshana Purva Padam means what? Purva Padam is the first word. Visheshana means the adjective. So a samasa, a Karmadharaya samasa in which Visheshana is the first word is called Visheshana Purva Pada Karmadharaya. See here, Neelam is Visheshana, adjective. It is a Purva Pada. Therefore this samasa will be called Visheshana Purva Pada Karmadharaya samasa. Such a long name. Balashiva, what they have to do? Balashiva Subramanyam, like that. So such a long name. Here, Visheshana Purvapada Karmadharaya. In fact, you can add one more also. Tatpurusha. Visheshana Purvapada Karmadharaya Tatpurusha Samasa. Full identification. Alright. So, can you give me another example of Visheshana Purvapada? Shvetavastra. Now come out of the vastram, okay? Don't say Rakta Vastram, Neela Vastram. Okay. Any other? Huh? Pitambara is a similar idea. Pitambara means what?
The one wearing the yellow.
That is not the Karmadharaya samasa. Pitambaram. Okay, since it has come, let me clarify this. Pitambaram will be Karmadharaya samasa. And what will be the meaning of Pitambara? Yellow dress samasa. The person who is wearing yellow dress will be what samasa? Bahuri samasa. Okay? Alright, anything else?
Nripa Purushata.
Huh?
Nripa Purushata. Nripa Purushata.
Nirvapusha.
Nripa. Nripa Purushata.
Rupa Purusha. No. That is a Shashti Tatpurusha. I will give you, okay, some of them. Dirgha Ayu. Correct. Dirgha Ayu. See, when we do the Vigraha, there are various ways of doing it. We can simply say Dirgham Ayu. This itself is enough. Simple Vigraha is this much. Dirgham Ayu. Dirgham means long, Ayu means life. Long life. You can say Dirgham cha tat Ayuhu cha Dirgha Ayu. That way also, long one also you can write. If you have time, mind, pen, pencil, paper. Okay. Dirgham cha tat Ayuhu. Sometimes there also the cha added. Dirgham Ayu.
तीव्र गति
हाँ?
तीव्र गति
तीव्र गति. हाँ. अच्छा, what will be the vigraha?
तीव्रम गति तीव्र तीव्र
See, here I want to introduce this part. That when we do the vigraha, we have to be mindful about the uttara padartha. Uttara padartha here is what?
गति
Gati. Gati means movement.
स्त्रीलिंग
And gati is which linga?
स्त्रीलिंग
Strilinga. Therefore, when we do the vigraha, we have to make strilinga. Clear? Tibra gati. Dirgham ayu. Ayu is a napumsaka. Therefore, we write dirgham. Neelam, sorry, utpalam is what? Which gender? Napumsaka. Therefore, neelam. Okay. Now I will give our Vedantic sum of words. What is the word? What is the vigraha?
परमः आत्मा
Paramaha Atma. Paramaha means limitless. Atma. Parama Atma.
लंबोदर
Huh?
लंबोदर if we take it in Tattva.
Yeah, but we let us not use it for something. Lambodara is generally used for Ganesha Bahubali sense. It can be big. Then one more. Nityatma. Nityatma, what will be the vigraha?
नित्यः
Nitya Brahma. What will be the vigraha?
नित्यं
Nityam Brahma. Now a little bit testing. Sadguru. Sadguru means what? Who knows the meaning? Sadguru. Yes. Yes, you.
The teacher of the reality.
Teacher of reality, but what is the other meaning? If teacher of reality, will it be which samasa?
Sataha Guru.
Huh?
Teacher of reality is there.
Then which type of samasa it will be? Huh? What is the type? Vyadhikarana. If we say Sataha Guru, what is said? Okay, let me explain since it has come. Sataha in which case? Huh? Sataha in which case? Sixth case. Okay. So Sataha Guru, are they in Samanadikaranam? Huh? No. Therefore this is what? Vyadhikarana Tatpurush. Is it a Karmadharya Samasa? Yes or no? No. Tatpurush. Vyadhikarana. It is a Vyadhikarana. So this is not what I meant here. So what will be the other vigraha where it will become Karmadharaya.
Satguru.
Satguru, good guru.
Huh?
Good guru, like
Ah.
Vishesha.
So what will be the word? Vigraha will be what?
Satya Guru
Huh?
Hucha. Satya Guru Hucha.
Little bit missing. Of course, I think you might not have read that much grammar. Sat is a pratipadika. In masculine, what will be the form? Sun. Ah. See, it's a takaranta shabda. So it will be sun. Okay. Sun is good. This is a prathama vibhakti ekvachana of sat shabda. Sun guru. Okay. Now one more. What is written? What is written? Sun. What is written? Sun Mata. Is it clear? What is written is clear? LLBs are clear. You know what is LLB? Eh?
Lord of last page.
Lord of the last page. So,
Lord of last.
yeah, Sun Mata. So what is the Vigraha?
Sati Mata.
Eh?
Sati Mata.
So here Sat we have to convert into Strilinga. So Sati. So what point I want to drive home is this. When you do the Vigraha, you have to be careful about the Uttara Padartha. The Uttara Padartha is Strilinga, then the adjective has to be put in Strilinga. Is it clear? Okay, one more. Over. What is written? Varna, are you able to read? What is written? Classes required? Malini, you are able to read? Okay. Sarmitram. What is the meaning you guess? Good friend. So how good friend will be broken?
Satra.
So we need to know that if neuter, then it becomes sat. Okay? If it is masculine, sun. If it is feminine, sati. Okay, one more I will give. Sanmata means what? Good mother. What is written? Sannari. What is written? Sannari. Are you able to read? Bala? Lilian, you are able to read? Sannari. What will be which samasa it is? So first, how to find one? I mean, you will require some practice, but you try to guess the meaning. Sat, good. Nari, lady. Okay? And then, good and lady, what can be the connection? Good lady. So it must be which samasa?
Karmadhara.
And in Karmadhara also, Visheshana Purvapada. Sat is a Visheshana. Visheshana, I hope you know, adjective. It's an adjective to Nari. So what will be the Vigraha?
Sati Nari.
So this is Visheshana पूर्वपद कर्मधारय तत्पुरुष समास. Clear? Adjective is Visheshana is the Purva Pada, is the first pada, the word, first word, in whichever Karmadharaya. This is Visheshana Purva Pada Karmadharaya. Now you give me some examples. Now you have to give, I have given you so many.
Dirgha Nasika.
Huh?
Dirgha Nasika.
Dirgha. Okay, I will let you there.
Dirgha Chantu Sam.
Huh?
Chantu. Big.
No, no, Dirgha. Nasika, let us finish. Dirgha means long. Nasika means nose. Long nosed. For, okay. We can say Dirgha Spashu means what? Spashu means what?
Beard.
Dirgha Spashu means what? Long beard. So Dirgha Spashu will have two meanings. Long beard also is called Dirgha Spashu, and the person who has got long beard, like Rajesh, is called Dirgha. I hope you don't get bad. So Dirgha Spashu. Now, any other than Rajesh? You have understood? You can give me in English one. So I will make it Sanskrit. If you understood the concept, understood? You tell me English, you tell. White paper. Okay. What will be the meaning of white Sanskrit? Anybody knows? White paper. Shweta Patram. What will be the Vigraha? Correct, very good. Shvetam Patram. Okay. Keko, one English, Sanskrit. English.
Beautiful flower.
Beautiful flower. How, what will be the word beautiful flower? Anybody? Don't tell. Beautiful flower. Vinay.
Sundaram Kusumam.
Samasa will be what?
This will be Kusumam, this is Napumsakalinga.
No, don't give me explanation. Give me the answer. What will be
Sundara
compound?
Sundara Pushpam.
Okay. Vigraha will be what? Sundaram. Is it clear? Varna, one example.
Short tree.
Huh?
Short tree.
Short teeth.
Tree. Vriksha.
Vriksha. Oh, short teeth. Short. So what will be the word for short? Lagu Vriksha. Correct. Good. All are your scholars. Very good. All of a sudden he becomes scholar. Lagu Vriksha. Okay. So what will be the Vigraha? Laguhu. If you want to give long Vigraha, because I have a lot of pen and lot of paper and lot of time, how will I say?
Saha Vrikshah cha.
Laguhu cha.
Saha Vrikshah cha.
Generally we say aso. Okay? I hope Visheshana Purva Pada Karma Dharaya Satpurusha Samasa is clear. Huh? Clear? What is the name of full name? Don't see.
Visheshana Purva Karmadharaya Samasa Tatpurusha.
Malini, what is? Don't look at that.
विशेषण पूर्व कर्मधारय तत्पुरुष समास
What? Little bit missing.
विशेषण पूर्व पद
You are cheating, huh? Visheshana Purva Pada Karmadharaya Tatpurusha Samasa. Okay, alright. Good. So I think, is it clear now? Can we go to the next one? Okay. Next course, I think I will take Sanskrit only, no? At least I can have exercise, you know, this my belly will come down. Alright. Next one is Upamana Purvapada Karmadharaya. Long name. What is the name? Clear? Okay. Now I have to explain what is Upamana. When I say this person's body is soft like flower, very tender like flower. So his body is Komala, Komalam, like Kusuma. So, Kusumam, Komala. These two words we need to know to understand this samasa. And third one also I will introduce, even though it is not required immediately. But other is Sharira. Body. Komalam, Kusumam, Shariram. So here, body is compared to the flower in terms of softness. A body, Shariram, is compared to a flower because of the similarity of being Komalam, soft, tender. Now here, three words we need to know. That which is compared. What is compared here? Body. Body is compared. That which is compared is called Upameya. What is it called? Upameya. Upamiyate iti upameya. That which is compared is Upameya. And that with which comparison is made is called Upamana. Upamana. That with which comparison is made is called Upamana. That which is compared is called Upameya, and that with which comparison is made is called Upamana. In English, Upamana is called standard of comparison. And Upameya is called object of comparison. So Upameya means object of comparison and Upamana the standard of comparison. And the word denoting the commonness is called Samanya Vachana. The word which is denoting a common feature between the Kushuma and Sharira. What is the common? Komala. That is called Samanya Vachana. Is it clear, these three? Somebody is like Devadatta, is like a lion. Devadatta is heroic like lion, brave like lion. Devadatta is brave like lion. In this word, what is Upameya? Clear? Not lion. Upameya. What is the English word for Upameya? Object. Object of comparison. Alright. And lion is what? Upamana is lion. Clear? Upamana is lion. What is the English word for Upamana?
Standard of comparison.
Standard of comparison means with which comparison is made. And what is the Samanya Vachana? Brave. Clear? So we want to write like this. We can write Devadattaha Simha Iva Veeraha. Just to give the idea about these three terms, Devadatta Simhaha Iva Veeraha. Devadatta will be what grammatically? Upameya. Simha is Upamana. Veeraha is Samanya Vachana. Is it clear? Now, based on these three terms, we will have some varieties of Karmadharaya. The one Upamana Purvapada which I said is a variety where Upamana will be the Purvapada and Samanya Vachanam will be Uttarapada. Kusuma Komala. Kusuma Komalam. Upamana means what? Standard of comparison. Upamana is Purvapada, is the first word. Kusuma Komalam. Komalam is Samanya Vachana. So a compound where the first word will be Upamana, the standard of comparison, and the second word will be the Samanya Vachanam, the common feature, the word denoting the commonness. That samasa will be called the Upamana Purvapada Karmadharaya Tatpurush. We did not say Tatpurush, I will written Upamana Purvapada Karmadharaya samasa. Is it clear? Where the first word is Upamana. Upamana means the object with which comparison is made, Upamana. Second will be Samanya Vachana. This is Upamana Purvapada. Here Simha Veeraha. So Simha is Upamana. Veeraha is Samanya Vachana. So this will be Upamana Purvapada Karmadharaya Samasa. More about this we will see in the next class.